Language represents, to me, the ability to connect. This is kind of the idea behind this entire program, is not to sit or study or memorize or be passive about it, but really to engage with each other, to be part of a group, and to be able to communicate. I think what makes us really different is, number one, Isabella's influence on the program. She's really able to bring a lot of the theory, the educational principles into the classroom without this actually being a full-fledged preschool. And at the same time, we keep the tone light. It's kind of a good marriage of structure and creativity.
When I had the opportunity to be a student teacher in a public school up in Harlem, a really good public school, and we had a class where the children, and these are kids who are about 3 or 4 years old, they sang a song every day, and they sang it in 12 different languages. I used to think that sort of to be able to speak another language, you really had to have it at home, or that it would be very difficult to bring it into an academic setting. But having seen that in practice and seen how well it worked at that school, I got excited about thinking, why don't we do this in every school? And like, what are other ways that we can bring foreign languages into our schools for all children?
The teachers are amazing. I really feel that they're so warm and caring. And even just for my own benefit, they're extremely approachable. If there's a word that I have forgotten over time, I mean, I just feel so comfortable going to them, having them give me some guidance to be able to help my children and continue the program in my own home. And particularly, the way that they're learning in the class is just so exciting for me, because I have one daughter who's totally about music and movement, and another child who is completely about art. And when I take them to this class, they get a little bit of both while learning Italian at the same time.
My kids were in the Italian class. My daughter Alexia is 4 and my daughter Julia is 18 months. There were plenty of people who were just American and didn't speak a second language at home, and came because they wanted to expose their kids to different languages. I think it's a huge advantage in life in general. I speak fluent French and Italian and have received several jobs because of that. And as a parent, you want to give your kid every advantage, and if they can grow up speaking another language, that's a huge advantage.
Coltello. Coltello, brava Ele.
If you look at children, sort of what Judith was saying also, that children who are very young, they're less inhibited, they're more open, and it's easier for them to pick up on new things and try new things. And then as we get older, it becomes harder and harder to get into that place. It's really something that we think about a lot, is we want to give children positive experiences. That's just a really exciting thing that I think we're doing here, is like creating that seed of the joy and the confidence, which will make them greater learners for the rest of their lives.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.
Un circo que alegraba siempre el corazón.